Alright, alright, alright. So this is now part 3 of our Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play. So we got to, last time on DDLC, we got to the bad part, or at least the part that all the disclaimers were warning us about. So now it is time to get going. Well, first of all, because I was curious when I was off stream, I just hit new game just to see what would happen, afterwards. And it's pretty much just like you would expect. The glitch on, this very first screen right here doesn't happen, it just goes normally. You're just a normal person who walks to school alone. But this glitch still happens. So yeah, this is still a thing that's not supposed to happen. So anyway, quit that. And go to our own game. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Accidentally quit out of the entire game. Not what I meant to do. Also, every single time I do stop this game, I get an error message for some reason, and I don't know what that's about. Doki Doki. Anyway. So, here we are. Ah yes, the characters of Doki Doki Literature Club: Monika, Yuri, Natsuki, and Natsunkiri. Your subconscious wants you to leave. Alright. So, last time, when we ended this, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go after Natsuki or go after Yuri. And after thinking about it, I came up with a third idea, which would be to intentionally try and come and put in keywords that Sonika would have liked, if she were still here, because I'm a little curious to see what would happen if that happened. Although looking at this selection right here, none of them really seem to fit that, at least not very obviously. So instead, I'm going with Plan B, which is just go for Yuri again, mostly because, if I did go after Natsuki, and I do kind of want to, still, talk to Natsuki and see what and get to know her a little bit better. But my fear is, if I did that, I would spend the entire game, second-guessing everything that happened. Is this something that would have happened in the first playthrough, or is this something that's just happening because we're in the weird time loop thing? Yeah, there's a hair in the camera. Alright, so yeah, we are going to... Okay, Yuri is still the best girl, so we're going after Yuri. I'm going to try to pick words that appeal to Yuri. Although if I do see something that stands out as something Sonika would have liked... Misfortune. This is a lot easier with Sayori, yes, sorry, mispronounced her name. And of course, she picked up all of the darker themes that Sayori would have liked. She likes romance after all. Whoa, hello. Okay. Hi again, Minda. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Don't worry. Really should have expected something creepy to happen there. I don't know why that caught me off guard. Alright. So I feel a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. What the... Oh. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I missed it on my screen, but I caught it on the stream. Something happened to her face. That's the nice thing about having a little stream delay there. I can, like, if I miss something, I can just watch it a few seconds later when you see it. So that was weird. Anyway. And now I'm just going to keep looking at the stream suspiciously, like, what's happening over there? Anyway. Thanks for keeping your promise, Minda. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on just coming here to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. She appeared in front of the text. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Also, is it just me, or is Yuri way taller than normal? Actually, like... And yeah, Natsuki is, like, just slightly at an angle. Like, really slight, like... Like, it's really subtle, but... Like, she's just slightly off-center. It's a little unnerving. And both of them look like they're zoomed in just a little too much. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. So, yeah, the background's a little bit tilted. I think the background's moving. Like here, I'm just like focusing on the ceiling very slowly. Yeah, the whole screen is moving just ever so slightly. Just like sit back and watch it for a few seconds. The whole screen is moving. Yeah, it's like zooming and tilting. And then see, that's why Yuri looks bigger, is because she's zooming in slowly. Like you have to focus on the edges of the screen to see it, but it is happening. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Ah yes, I'm feeling very comfortable right now. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. It only feels right to me for you. Only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. This is getting weird. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Don't want you to feel left out. So I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention, blah blah blah. We could discuss it if you wanted to. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know, it is still adorable, even with all this other bullshit that's going on. Yuri is still adorable. Definitely read this. Whew. Well, you can read at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, and the screen's back to normal for now. I think it's still moving again. Maybe not. I can't tell. Anyway, now that everything's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. So yeah, this is all very familiar. I'm going to be paying less attention to the text and just try to, like, not focus on anything, if that makes sense. Because I'm, like, looking around for weird shit. Sorry. Just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Ooh. That's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Yeah. Hello again, yes. Welcome to the stream. I explained this at the beginning. But yes, yes, going with my heart, going with Yuri. Partially just... whoa, hello! Ah, crap. I look at chat for 1 second, turn, and... Okay. So, that makes it worse. Tried to cover it with my mouse, and that made it worse. But yeah, I'm going with Yuri because it'll... 1, because she's still my favorite, and 2, it'll be easier to spot when things change, if I'm just going through all the same dialogue as I did last time. Well, the eyes just keeps drifting, that's fucking weird. Let's reread some. Not for any particular reason. And now I think her other eye is moving. Or maybe I'm just being paranoid. This game, man! You have 2 copies of the same book. I took my eyes off of Yuri, so she took an eye off her face. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happen to have 2 of them. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely keep reading it soon. Glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging read. What's the story about? Portrait of Bog Cove. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. You don't say. Is it just Yuri's eye that somehow got transported over to the book cover? It's about About this religion camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. This is a different synopsis than the one she had last time. Last time she told this story about, like, you know, this girl who moves in with her long-lost family and creepy stuff happens, but this isn't something new. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the whole people getting cut off. not the people getting their limbs cut off and resewn. Not the thing about the... I love it when I get ahead of the text. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Dan? It's like... So yeah, according to this game, like I was looking up, you know, according to the website of this game, this thing was made by a guy named Dan Salvato, I believe, was his name, and so I'm just going to be yelling at Dan every time something like this happens now. Dan! You freaking troll. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Oh no, it's fine, it's just, you're trolling me, and I know you are, so... Freaking sick. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Totally forgot Yuri's into those things. I, too, am not into limbs being affixed to other people. We have so much in common. She's so shy on the outside, but her mind seems completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because somebody wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Okay. Well. What the... Oh. Something's popped there. What did that say? Then why? Then why? That's what that text said. Yeah, I didn't make that text disappear. It just disappeared on its own after a split second. Then why? I'm rambling, aren't I? Again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well... Whoop! When I let books and things fill my thoughts, my whole body something something something. I missed part of that text, but... Can I forget to pay attention to other people? So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Don't worry about it. It seems to just be an issue. So yeah, really glad I chose to just focus on Yuri again, because I wouldn't really know what to make of this if I were going after Natsuki. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Really don't think you need to worry. Just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. This is the literature club after all. You can look into history. Oh, it's still... it's like those... Okay, so the weird things do pop up in the history. I did not expect them to. Because the world's horribly... Actually, that one, it doesn't look like it did. Because, like, what she was saying was, when I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, there was a line in between there. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. It was in between those two lines. Maybe it was just that same line again, but in the weird font. But yeah, this other line did make it in, about how the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. So yeah, it might have just been the exact same line, just in the weird font. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it. Whoop. Okay. You don't have to, but what are you saying? Just let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Just waiting for the jump scare? It'll either be like a jump scare or it'll be like the room tilting and it'll just like be a hand slowly reaching up out of nowhere or something. She's reading from my book instead. Sorry. It was just... whoop. I was just bathing in what? You should really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Yeah, it was like something about bathing in something. Yeah, it's like, I don't usually rewatch my own videos because I kind of hate the sound of my own voice. But like this one will be fun, because I'll actually be able to go back over the YouTube video and like pause when that shit happens. So yeah, Yuri's all embarrassed because she's reading from my book. Same old, same old. Bathing in the heat of your body. Something like that. Again, with the repeated lies. Or just the repeated last letter of the sentence, at any rate. So far, always happens to be a Y. Which may or may not mean anything. Suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Well, now how is the cutesy picture of them reading together going to get corrupted? It's... because it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Alright. Yuri takes her left hand, arms and holds the left side of her book. Do the same with my right hand. We're held together closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Yes, am I not the picture of relaxation over here? Just like... it's like... Okay, come on. Settle up, Minda. Are you ready? Yeah, it looks like the quick, flashy inserts do not stick, but the ones that you actually have to click through to get past do stay in the history. Hard to say. It might just be that there deliberately isn't a pattern to it, you know, just to be extra disorienting. Some of them are in the history, some of them aren't. And so it leaves you wondering, you know, did I really see that or didn't I? And you can never go back and be certain one way or the other. Now, if they really wanted to go next level, they would put stuff in the history that didn't show up on the screen, but I'm not gonna... And the only way you would know is if you, like, checked the history routinely to, like, see if something got corrupted in there while you weren't paying attention. I'm not gonna do that, though, because that would be... You would have to be, like, really anal attentive about it, and also just kind of get lucky at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some Easter eggs like that hiding in the history log, though. That's okay. She still has such a cute smile. I used the reading right. I don't mind being patient. It's the least I can do. Yeah. Thanks. You continue reading. Continue the first chapter in silence. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You know, that did sound like a reasonable claim in her first book description, but, you know, where she was about, like, the long-lost relative story and whatever, but, you know, this is a story about, like, a religious experimental death camp or whatever, and, oh yeah, she sounds exactly like Yuri. Oh yeah, I increased the text speed, so that might be making it hard to catch. Actually, that's a good idea. Here, we'll just slow this back down. I mean, I'm reading everything out loud anyway, so there's no reason to have a fast text speed anyway. Oh, hi, kitty. Alright, just gonna lay down back there. Alright, that's fine. Hey, don't play with that. Playing with my mic cables. Hey, don't play with that either. Now he's playing with my webcam cables. Okay, now you're gonna... Nope, now you have lost your behind the monitor privileges. Come here. Come sit down. Right there. Yep, you can do it. Oh. Yeah, not on my chest. I'm sitting up. You can't lay on my chest while I'm sitting up. Alright. There you go. Yeah? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Huh. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. And yeah, her smile is, like, weirder than it was before. Ah. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. It's like, what, 'cause... Yeah, I think I know what she's worried about. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Reading is a little... breathing? as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. It's just a slightly manic smile she's got there. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Yuri's doing subliminal spoilers. Well, it's only a spoiler if the main character knows Yuri, which technically he doesn't right now, but that's like my read on that situation was like something related to her cutting habit, because like in the last playthrough we noticed that Yuri seems to have a cutting thing, judging from the fact that she's always wearing long sleeves and has an obsession with knives. So maybe like something about that, and the book about sewing people's arms, sewing people together like Frankenstein monsters. You know, like she was worried that we had picked up on that about her, and that freaked her out a little bit. I think that's what happened there. What on earth was that about? Minda? Did something happen just now? Eh? No idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. This? Okay. If you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Okay. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back in my bag. Like, well... I don't think this... might as well start with Monica. Don't think it matters very much at this moment. Hi, Minda. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do, always listening. Now this is familiar. Don't be afraid to bring anything up. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Minda. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past it soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Minda. It's going oh in my head while reading it. It's very metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? You don't say. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Anyway, sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing or anything. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. That's relatable. Yuri! I'm back. Yay. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Suppose I should go get my poem now. Monica is so passive-aggressive? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, she is kind of like the judge in this weird story. Like, I get kind of like, you know, an angel of justice vibe from her, which may in fact be literally true, given how weird this story has been going. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Well, let's see, it's the same title as it was last time. Okay, it's the same title, but it looks like it's the second half of the same poem that she gave us in the first go-around. Because, like, if you go back to the first day of the first playthrough, she gave us a poem titled Hole in the Wall, but it didn't go this way. Anyway, I'm just going to read it. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance in my surroundings. Then my burned eyes can no longer see color. Whoop, shit. I accidentally clicked. Okay. Here, let's go back to history. Is it still in there? Eh, it's not in there. Crap. But yeah, that was very clearly the second half of the poem that she started reading before. Hey, you kind of left her hanging this morning. It's still the worst line Monica has said before you find Sayori. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit, she did say that, didn't she? Fuck. I forgot that was her exact wording. God damn it. And, like, she also drops the hint that she knows exactly what she was saying when she said that, too. I know more. It's like, I might know more than you think. So, yeah, she... Didn't even get that until I watched the stream. Yeah, that's very much a second playthrough kind of observation. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. This kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. As a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Yeah. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and then tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It is still good writing advice, by the way, just like it was the first time around. Yuri time. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. exceptional. Eh? What was that? Hmm? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. Hey. He's going to hate me. Oh. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I don't remember her saying, he's going to hate me last time around. Like, just in general, I get the sense that, like, this whole dating thing is just not going to go as smoothly as it did. Well, it did end in the girl's suicide last time, so it didn't exactly go well then either, but like in the first playthrough, your whole relationship with Yuri goes very smoothly. You just hit it off right away, and you're practically dating after 3 days. But, like, we've already seen her run away from me once, and I just kind of get this sense that making all of the same decisions are going to lead to a worse outcome, and then something else will happen from there. I don't really know. That's just kind of like where I see this going right now. That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her whole demeanor changes. Stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Excuse me. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. You can probably see my eyes keep darting around the screen, just looking for something weird to be going on. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Because she likes her subject matter. I'm sure Yuri would be plenty biased as well, and that would be something I would have discovered if I had written poems that were meant to appeal to someone else. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Is her eye drifting again? Yeah, it's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologies to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing? Must be this one. The last remaining streetlights to have withstood the test of time. The lost yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. This is the same poem that she shared last time around, though. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. So I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive. Wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? I love it when she does the ghost laugh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Minda. Really. I'm totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. It also sounds a lot more like Sayori when you put it that way, for that matter. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yes, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Minda. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, we only have the one option. Expect we'll get some kind of glitch when we get back to that screen, because somebody is missing. Minda, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. But I imagine this conversation will probably be pretty much the same. As you expect me to believe you, if you actually put effort into this. Yeah. Yeah, she hates it. Blah, blah, blah. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. I still love that bit. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Try again. Fair enough. Yep. Same as last time. I actually do like this poem. It is very... It's very to the point. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. I do, though. Yeah. You know, I just thought of something. When I started this second playthrough, did it let me choose my name? I don't think it did. I think it just, like, automatically made me Minda. So yeah, just like another way the game kind of locks you in, like, to this glitch world that we're in after Sayori died. In fact, yes, I know it didn't, because I started a new game right when at the start of the stream, and like you saw it didn't let me choose my name. That is kind of interesting. It really does, like... It adds, like, just another layer to the fact that you are stuck in this... whatever the fuck this is, with no way out. You can't restart, you can't even change your name. This is your this is the game. This is your world. This is what you have to live with. Yeah, it just automatically started me as Minda. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so sophisticated and stuff. Yeah, I went in a little rant about this when we had this conversation the first time, you may remember. But yes, long story short, your writing style in school is not necessarily your own writing style. What does well, writing a 3-page essay, it's not necessarily what will serve you well in your own personal life, in your own personal writings. Kinda gotta find your own style for that. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? She is so Peridot. I love it. She's even got the little fang right now. It's adorable. I know she hates being called adorable, but she is, and I'm sorry. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Yes. Yes, it is. Unless somebody wants to come out and jump scare me right now. The music's a little distorted. The music was a little distorted for a second there, I think. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everybody is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Speaking of her being the judge, I wonder what she's writing in there. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh yeah, this bit. Oh, see, now this will be interesting because Sayori was the one who broke up this fight last time. Yeah, see, somebody in chat noticed the music too. It went weird, like during that when he mentioned that there was no one else to share the poem with. The music went weird there. Meanwhile, Yumi smiles sadly. What's with the language? Yeah? Did you say so? No, it's fine. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem on the desk to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the... What? I think I saw something. Might have been nothing. Thought I saw something flash in the background. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. It really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who I actually liked. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Minda did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. That line is stone cold, still. And Minda liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. This music's new. Kinda zany. It's a little weird. Eh? That's not why. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Minda appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. I had to leave when he and Yuri were reading the book together. What did I miss? Well, Yuri got really strange during the book reading bit, because I tried to compare her to the main character again, but she reacted completely differently because it's a completely different book than it was in the last timeline. And that's really... And so she ended up storming out of the room for a little while. But that's kind of the only big difference. Otherwise, all of the poem sharing has... Otherwise, we did all the poem sharing, and that all played out exactly like it did the first time around. Except without Sayori, obviously. And now these two are fighting. Maybe you're just jealous that Minda appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Minda started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own... Whoop, hello. Here we go. Take out your own insecurities on others like this. Music keeps speeding up. See, this was the part where Sayori came in, but there is no Sayori. You really act as young as you look. Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for you and your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. Want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Somebody has to stop this, but there is nobody. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh dear. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Oh, hello, hello. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, this isn't supposed to be happening. Like, if you remember from the first playthrough, Sayori interrupted this fight long before we got to this point. And Natsuki just flat out said that Yuri cuts herself. She just accused me of cutting myself. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Minda hear everything you really think. She'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Minda, she was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How do I get dragged into this? It's like, okay, I think that was all the same dialogue before. It's like, now I have to side with someone. But I'm going to side with Yuri. Whoop. The fuck? Hi? Monica? Hey, Minda? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I were able to be a little more assertive sometimes. I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway. That makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Be happy to spend time with you instead? Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh shit. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Yeah, that clearly went well. I didn't mean it. What the fuck did Yuri say? Jeez. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms in her hands. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. You know, maybe if I'd, like, played through Natsuki's campaign first, I might have some idea, but I don't. I really don't have any idea what she might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Minda. Wait, what was that? I have no idea what Miria might have said to Natsuki, or did. Oh, shit, yeah. Might have just done something instead of said something. Eesh. Minda, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. That's ominous. Is she planning to, like, reset the glitch so that she does? Anyway, this meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Minda. Yes, that last line, completely. That was really ominous. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Okay. Now we're here. Okay. Day over. It's so weird to me that I made that exact same mistake last time around, and it's still weird to me that nightgown, you know, is something that Natsuki likes, because that seems like such a, you know, it's like, because like nightgown is such an evocative thing, you know, it's like gothic romance novels, you know, you're wandering around your dark, creepy mansion in your nightgown, and yet Natsuki seems to like nightgowns for some reason, so, okay. So yeah, no time with Yuri. Anyway. Sadness got to... Alright. And here we go. Well, I have to click on this one. Whoa, okay. I think these are all words that Sayori would have liked. Whose face was that? It was mostly Yuri's face, Oh yeah. My face was blocking this. What was in the corner there? It was mostly Yuri's face. There were like some glitch pixels from other faces, but it was mostly Yuri's. I think that has less to do with anything other than the fact that Yuri's face is like closer to the side. Like the camera just zoomed in. You know, the camera just zoomed in super close, and since Yuri was on that side of the screen, like you could see more of her sprite than Natsuki's sprite. I think that's the only thing to infer from that. Okay, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting today. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here over the past couple days. Entering the clubhouse, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Minda. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's chorus still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into a corner of the room. Whoa, this is a new area. This is a new screen. About yesterday? Oh yeah, what did happen yesterday? Well, like... Because, like, and we say it after with Yuri, too, so did anything like that happen when that happened? I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess? I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think anything less of you. I already decided there was no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Minda, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you two guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Uh-huh. She's forgotten about it. Completely. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. Completely! I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. For what? I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Yeah? This is friggin' weird, man. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. And right now, the chat in Twitch is just completely with alternating caps like fucking Gamzee. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But oh. Even Yuri's noticing that this is weird. Whoa, 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 okay. Alright. The fuck's up with that face? Meeble, sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, anon, reciprocality, faultlessness, offered, Skull Romance, nade. That's an actual. Is that an actual mouth? Yes, that's an actual mouth. Actual eyes too, underneath the dark squiggles, by the looks of it too. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Okay, that mouth is too real too. That smile is wrong. No, not at all. I don't hate you. That's an unsmile right there, is what that is. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. Oh, is that one of her usual smiles? Okay, just... If you say so, but in context it looked weird. I'm not so sure. Anyway, Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. And why are we still having this meeting in the corner of the room? Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? My last period today was study hall. Look at these girls bonding together. Everything is great. So great. Yes. Great, great, great. Great, 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 great. Uh-huh. Makes no sense. Blah, blah, blah. Piano. Piano? Since when do you play piano? Oh, thanks, Yuri. And this conversation is familiar again. We are back on familiar ground. Well, I'm working on writing the song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, won't let you down, Minda. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't need any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. She's being much more forward about this than normal. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Huh. This is weird, because Monica's actually, like, coming after me now. Like, it was the same yesterday, where she was like, oh, look at those two arguing. I guess that means you want to spend time with me now, right? Ha 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 ha. And now she's, like, actually low-key hitting on me. That worries me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. You choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Minda, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. We can start now. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Yeah, she is being much more forward than she was last time around. I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Thanks so much. There's one thing that can make my reading time in here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she reaves a small pitcher from the shelf. Yep. Hold this for me? Sure. Again, back on familiar ground for the moment. Plug this in, get some water. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom, all by herself this time, interestingly enough. Once again, showing how this is not quite good. Despite the fact that she's being more forward, this is not going as smoothly as last time. Because like last time, you know, she let me come along with her to keep her company, because that's how that was progressing. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go looking for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. We're in new territory and I'm nervous. We're in new territory and I'm nervous. This is... Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Ah! I saw that. I saw that arm. I accidentally clicked through. I don't think I needed to click through like that quickly, but I did see that arm. She was cutting herself. And I'm back. Nothing bad happened. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. This is all familiar territory, so I'm not reading it aloud. But yeah, that arm was just shredded. Jesus. You must be in a good mood now. Well, yeah, she got her hit on. She got her hit of self-harm, so she's good to go for a little while. That's probably where she went yesterday, too, now that I think about it. Like when she ran off to... She got all excited about reading the book with me, and so she had to go cut herself for a little while. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Minda. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I think this is actually a little bit different than the last time around when I think about it. Maybe I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture. Sure. We'll go with the posture. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Oh, I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag full of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. No mention of how I managed to keep them hidden from a person who may or may not exist. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, in which I can only presume the world around her is fading away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. And we're back to this location again. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it set. I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation were completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? I do love that moment of, wait, what? What did I just do? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Minda, this is adorable. Can we just, like, step away from the horror for a second and just appreciate the fact that this is adorable? Bask in the adorable while we can. I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Everything is so cute, we should let our guards down. That's an excellent idea. The music stopped. Okay. I can't. Minda. Whoa, suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What the? Minda. My heart? Why is the lights off? My heart won't stop pounding, Minda. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Minda? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. What's with that look? It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah! Fuck. His eyes are wrong. Whew. Again, you can see my cat running around the background because he's excited. Yeah, I just noticed that, like, I stopped to look at the stream and it looked like there was a jump scare happening in my camera too, because you just see the flash of white over my shoulder. Okay. Okay. It's time to share poems. Thank you for the cock block this time. So now Yuri is going full... Yuri has now become like the yandere, I believe, is the term for it. Yandere Yuri. Oh boy. And like the thing is, like, it's almost like a parody of a dating sim. How Yuri's acting now. It's like, you want me, right? You know, that's why you're spending time with me. You're spending time with me because you want to be with me. You want to be with me, right? That's why I'm the girl you chose. I'm best girl. You know, look at me, Minda. Look at me. Look at me. Yandere? Yeah, that was it. Yandere. Yandere Yuri. Yanduri. Yes, Yanduri. Yandere Yui. I like it. Okay. Well, been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Huh? Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Minda. This one might be even better than yesterday. Hey, excuse me. Cat, what are you doing? Hey. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was okay, and we're back to normal stuff. Makes me so happy. Amazed to feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. This is new. Is that bad, Minda? I'm not being weird, right? Having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. Oh, this is new. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tune controlled by slipping cog wheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devoted snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting the sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Huh. That was interesting. Mm-hmm. Honestly, when I played through this year, it scared me by a full cipher. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. It doesn't really matter what it's about. There's still no music. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Your pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, and I took it home for safekeeping, and yeah, Yuri has gone full yandere in this playthrough. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with this pen that I stole from you. And now you're touching it? I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Isn't she just adorable? I mean... Kind of. Still, yeah. Like... Alright, Natsuki, your turn. Yeah, just as I thought. Minda, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much you've been spending with Yuri. Time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Minda? Honestly. If I gain a new member, would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. Oh. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Yeah, that was the sound of my cat running around the apartment. And now he's up on top of the fridge. And I'm probably gonna have to get him down later because he's stupid like that. But anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. All she got? It took her until like the 3rd day to get to this point last time, I think. She wasn't nearly this annoyed with me before. I should probably stop giving my cat coffee. Nah, it's just that, like, it's this time. Well, it's because I'm streaming, to be honest. Like, if I sit at my computer too long and ignore him, he starts to get fidgety. And so I've been streaming for a couple hours now, and he's just running around, like, trying to get my attention now. Minda, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Oh? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yeah, I noticed that. know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. Yeah, the way you put that, it's like, isn't it messed up what she's doing? Like, it sounds less like you're worried about her well-being and you just want me to, like, get away from her. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Yeah. Yeah, what, are we only allowed to have one depressed person per game? Is that it? I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Yeah, that was, well, to be fair, that is the impression I got, that she cuts herself more for the high than because of depression. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Uh-huh. She's just going for the throat with this? Yeah, she is. Yeah, exactly. Isn't it messed up what she is like? You should spend more time with me. Yeah, this is... To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. And Minda says nothing. Like, I didn't have anything to say about any of that. That was all Monica talking. Save me? Whoop. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Nothingness. Delete her? What the fuck? This is like the body of the same poem she showed me before, but delete her? That was weird. Took a second for the text to chime in. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. So here's the thing, right? She is right that continuing on with Yuri is dangerous. Like in this iteration, there's a good chance that dating Yuri is going to get me killed because she's going to stab me, like, a lot. But, like, I don't know. But, like, maybe that's the play anyway, you know? I'm just going to march off to my doom, and then after Yuri kills me, something will happen, and we'll find out what to do from there. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Uh-oh. Anything. Shit. Well, yeah, because... Yeah, Minda hasn't talked at all. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I guess. Can you hear me? Shh. Hey, did you hear that laugh? That wasn't... There was definitely a laugh there, right? I'm not going crazy. It's like my cat's making noise in the background, but... Okay. Speaking of which, I do have to rescue the cat from the fridge. Yeah, we heard the laugh. Okay, good. So it wasn't just me. 1 second. Be right back. Yeah, Katie. Welcome back to the stream, Koshak. Okay. Oop. And he still wants to run around. Okay, then you can run around here. Favorite cat toy. I'll keep him distracted for a matter of seconds. Okay. Okay, other people heard the laugh, so I'm not going crazy. That's good. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, okay? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Minda joined and we've started with some club activities. This isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We really have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can do anything do anywhere else. Like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place to intimidate that you never want to leave. Intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put together something for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Minda? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Minda to agree with you just because he doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know how to say no to anything. God, fucking... Every time the music stops, it freaks me the fuck out. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Minda joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Minda isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. This is another thing where... This is another moment where Sayori's presence was instrumental in getting the plot going. It's like she was the one who agreed that we needed to do something for the festival. And got everybody together. That's not true at all. Well, I'm sure Yuri and Minda want some more members too. Right? Now we have sad music playing, which is, like, actually kind of sad, because I for all the weirdness surrounding Monica specifically in this game, you know, I do all of a sudden feel legit sad for her. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club... It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I ever think that everyone here saw it the same way I do? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Minda, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? The video seems to be lagging behind the chat. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Just reload the page and that'll fix it. What were you hoping to get out of it? I was hoping to meet cute girls. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given the choice not to join. Yes, you literally weren't. You know, like gameplay-wise, you were not given the choice not to join, which I think might literally be what she's referring to, given how meta she is. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being like that, being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Minda. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. Oh, she's crying again? I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks back out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess? Yeah, I imagine, like... I'm just thinking about that, too, because, like I did Yuri on my original run. And... like... And I really wish I had gotten to know Natsuki before getting to this point, because I can just... like... I can tell if there's more to her than what she's let on, especially because when you do try to court Yuri, Natsuki pretty much just starts ignoring you right away. And so, like, I don't know her that well, but I can tell there's more to her, and I wish I knew more about her because she's sad. And that feels very sad. Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Holy shit! Nobody would cry if she killed herself? Whoa! Okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Minda? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, or rather the quality of each member. This is not our Yuri. Yeah, no, this is not our Yuri. This is a parody of our Yuri. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own... Oh, god damn. Her eye was bleeding again. I was bleed-crying again. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Hey. My ears started ringing and I wasn't sure if it was the game. It was just my ear. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow? Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Oh, that's sweet. Now, so does the same not apply to Natsuki that you're... Oh, hello. Stream froze. Whoop. Okay. The stream froze for a second. I'm just giving it a second to reboot. You may need to reload if you're watching this on Twitch right now. Okay. Hi, kitty. So yes, you are a great vice president and also a wonderful friend. Apparently, Monica doesn't care enough about Natsuki to not brainwipe her when it suits her. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club possible. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. Talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Minda? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Minda before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Yeah, my cat's laying behind the monitor again, making sure he's behaving himself. Not chewing on any cables. I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club, and everything's going staticky. It's a nice thing about having stuff to look away from, is that I can look away and look back and see things getting fucked up. I don't have to worry about change blindness so much. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, The music stopped again. But everything's fine. Monika's here. Ha ha ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! What the... Okay. Now we're here, again. So, like, I really... So, like, I am, like, legit afraid of continuing to go after Yuri when she is the way that she is. But on the other hand, I kind of just want to say, fuck it, let's go and see what happens. Wasn't that a lovely conversation? Yes, yes it was. Very lovely. Hang on, I think I am also going to reload the Twitch page. So just hang on a second. Boop. Ugh. Follow your heart, Minda. Yeah. Yeah, even if she is acting weird, I think I'm still gonna keep trying to help out Yuri. Because, fuck it, we came this far. If something bad happens, something bad happens. And frankly, something bad is probably gonna happen either way, so pick your poison. And I picked the poison with the lovely purple eyes. What the... Oh! Okay, shit, my screen cut... My camera covered that up. But when I chose contamination, Sayori popped up. Sayori was like right here. Hang on, where's my mouse? There's... Sayori's sprite popped up down here. It's like my camera covered it, so I moved it. Hopefully you can see it now. But see, I'm going to try to pick another Sayori type word. Hmm. 1111 out of 20? What the hell? Look at the counter at the corner now. It's weird. Hang on, I gotta put... No, it wasn't Monika that jumped up, it was Sayori. You think it was Monika? I think it was you. I'm pretty sure it was Sayori. I saw a blue bowl, not a blue bowl, not a white bowl, not a white bowl. At least I think so. I think so anyway. I mean, it could have been. I only saw it for a second, so it might have been. It might have been Monika, but I'm pretty sure it was Sayori. Yep, there it was again. Did you see it? Okay, yeah, now that I see it again, that does look more like Monika than Sayori. On Sayori had a red bull, yeah. Okay, so now Monika's throwing her hat in the ring. The zone got Yuri. The thing is, I don't even know what to, like... What word... It's like, even if I wanted to, like, shift gears and, like, try to appeal to Monica, I don't know what words to pick for that. It's like, not counting all those ones. I assume that's the number of ones that it's supposed to be. Oh. Yeah, that was Monica again. Hi, Minda! And there she has that creepy too big smile again. I'm gonna move my camera back. Okay. But yeah, this is the better corner for it to be during this section of the game. Hi, kitty. Come here. Excuse me. Hi, Minda. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. I like this game. I rated it a 1 out of 20. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man. The last one here again. Nothing's gotten into her, that's the problem. Oh, that... lewd. The last one here again. Yes, Yuri's problem is that nothing is getting into her. Chat. Chat, please. Well, Minda just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and... well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, the club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. It was kind of funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we're gonna make it done right. Make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Yes, another girl, you may say, or... Anyway, Minda. What do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Minda is already engaged in a novel and we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I... suppose... It was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. This seems repetitive. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the... Yeah, this all happened. This is exactly how this happened. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Also, something I wasn't 100% sure of, but, like, seeing Monica again. Like, when Yuri said that she had plans with you, Monica's eyes definitely dimmed slightly. Like, her eyes went a little bit darker than they normally did. Than they normally are. See, the music didn't go away completely, but it just became very muffled. The effect is kind of funny. It's almost like the music is in the club room, and since we stepped into the hallway, the music is now muffled. And here we... What's that noise? Wonder if it's actually going to let me, like, engage Yuri this time, or if the game is just going to glitch out again. Oh, turn into stream froze! And the stream froze right as ominous stuff was about to happen, so I'm going to give it a minute to come back. And the stream froze right as ominous shit it was about to happen. Alright. Just engaging Twitch chat for those of you watching on YouTube. Anyway. Okay. So. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. And Monica said that she doesn't care what you do anymore, so she's probably just gonna let this happen now. It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. God. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Stop! Whis! Rewind! Ah! Okay. 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 I shouldn't be playing this at 1 a.m. I'm going to annoy the neighbors. Alright, I think after this day I'm going to have to stop, just because if shit like that's going to keep happening, I shouldn't be playing this when it's 2 a.m. Okay. That was a legit jump scare. That really got me. Okay. I played this in the dark. According to chat, I played this in the dark at night, and it was awful. Yeah, that sounds awful. Does not sound like something I would recommend. Happy October. Next week is Halloween. Anyway. People who played with Natsuki, that was something I legit didn't know was going to happen, and it was fucking terrifying. Yes, it was. Okay. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Deja vu. I've been here in this space before. Okay, enough 90s. Let's get on with it. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. Hope it wasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. Now we've gotten into the real moments again, and it's freaking me out. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. You're bonding with her in a dimly lit, glitched out hallway. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let go. It's been making me do weird things. Yuri's going to stab me, I just know it. I don't know why it's happening. Minda, is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? Well, yes. But I think that's... Okay, of all the weird things going on, Monika acting weird is like 3rd or 4th on the list. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Ugh. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. Look at those eyes. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah, it's like her blouse opened up a little bit. Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Ugh, fuck, her eyes. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. No way to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay. I can see Monica's face outlined there slightly. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Minda. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would have meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. It's really hard to read with Monica in the way. Will you do that with me, Minda? Will... Okay. Okay. Gosh, Monica, you're so rude getting in the way of of what Yuri saying. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna finish off this day and then call it a night. Ooh. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. You haven't even read it yet? Minda, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Minda. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Jesus Christ. It's... It's the most explicit this game has gotten. Sexually, that's the most explicit this game has gotten so far. Jesus Christ. I like how your character rarely talks nowadays. Yeah, I've been noticing that too. Like, in the first playthrough, like, the player character had about half the dialogue, but now he just sits back and doesn't say anything when all this weird shit's going on. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, God. It's a little more unnerving because the stains don't move with the paper. I'm sure people have taken time to decipher what this shit says, but I really can't. Jesus. Jesus fuck. Well spoken, chat. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my sense, so that did look like a very that was a very pissed-looking stain there. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? What? Yeah? I think I'm going to vomit. Ugh. Ugh. God, the creepiest thing is that it almost feels like Yuri can tell something's wrong. like moments like that where she, like, snaps out of it, it's like, this isn't normal, I shouldn't be acting like this. Like, not even in an, you know, I might be losing my mind kind of way, like a, this is wrong. This is very wrong. Don't say I didn't warn you, Minda. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I did give it to her, didn't I? Like, I can't even share it with her anymore? What's with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Huh, you know, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, that would be an interesting little change in the dialogue if I had gone to Natsuki first. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyways. Really hate that I have to do this. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll still listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri. And it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this, just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Shit. Like, what the... What have we gotten ourselves into? Like, I'm talking about, like, me, Natsuki, and Yuri, all three of us are just in... Yeah. Something. Yeah. She knows. Monica knows. I don't know how, but Monica knows. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Minda? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. I literally can't, though. She's not a... Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Is that what this is? Is that, like... Did, like, Monica off Sayori to, like, reduce the competition? Is that, like, the real story here? Like, Monica is, like, some, like, omnipotent being who's, like, fucking with this whole system? Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Just Monica. This option intrigues me more. What happens if I say no? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how someone feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again, unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento for the I left a memento of the occasion below. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. We're way past that point, Yuri. Can't we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets by yourself because someone doesn't exist. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Jesus. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Minda? Minda is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Huh. She, like, doesn't even give the choice, even though I said no to the Just Monica thing, too. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Oh, like you would fucking know? Holy shit. Has Luby... All you care about is dragging Minda around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Minda decide who to help instead of abusing your power? You're not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Just let Minda make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Minda, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking... Holy shit. It's language. And let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Obviously, it's just Monica. Like, legit, no lie. Like, the smart choice is... Whoa, hello. Yeah, I'm not doing that. The mouse automatically gravitates towards Monica. Okay, so clicking on something besides Monica is going to be tricky. Jeez, okay. Nope. Nope. Well, okay then. Yay, you picked me! Like, I got Yuri there, I don't know if you could tell, which is probably why I got Yuri's creepy eyes. We can meet at your house this weekend. Like, the safest choice there, honestly, would have been Natsuki, even though I haven't been doing anything with her yet. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Minda for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Oh, shit. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Minda away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus Christ. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Minda. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. I hear breathing. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Minda, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us, there are weird things happening in my ear, and it's like, yeah. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. Never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Because it is. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Minda. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Minda, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Minda. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? She is listening, you know, yeah. Always watching. Once again, there are no good options here. So yeah, I think either way I'm gonna get stabbed. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. Yeah, chat's been singing that. Well, it's... Oh. Well, let's see. If I say no, she's definitely going to stab me. If I say yes, either she's going to stab me or Monica is going to swoop in and do something. So let's say yes and see what happens. Oh. Supposedly Yuri is the one speaking all of this gibberish. Oh, you might want to skip through this? Oh, is the only way to get out of this is to skip? Oh, I see. It's just cycling between bits of gibberish. So the only way off of the screen is to press the skip button. Okay. Oh no, it's just... Actually, it's not a cycle, it's just very, very long. She's smiling, even though she's dead. Her face, like her facial expression actually changed. Wonder how long it would take to click through all this manually. What the fuck? Yeah, she is the... Yeah, it looks like she's decaying a little bit. Just... I mean, slowly, obviously, but... Yeah, like her eyes are getting grayer and grayer. The blood has been discolored. So I totally expected to get stabbed there. Instead, she stabbed herself. Glitch. Alright, it's festival time. Well, you got here before me. I thought it was pretty... Yeah. Yeah. Natsuki runs away. Monica. I'm here. Minda, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Jesus Christ, Monica. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Minda? Apparently I was. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. The script was supposed to send you home at some point, but no, you were just stuck staring at a dead body for 3 days. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, no, that's no problem. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second to rework the code, I guess. What? No! Almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Glitch's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What the... can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. What the fuck? Hi again, Minda. Hello. What the... What? Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you. Yes, me. Yeah. Me. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Yeah, I picked up on that a while ago. Thanks. Could it be possible that you didn't know? No, give me some credit, lady. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Did she? I don't know, I downloaded it from Steam, so... Oh wait, no, she did, didn't she? Because, like, in the Steam description, like, it's written from Monica's point of view. So yeah, she really did tell me that, didn't she? Like, she talked about how it's like, this is a game where you can meet the girls and whatever, but it was all told as if it was from Monica's point of view. So yeah, she really did tell me... That's like some meta thing right there. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Yeah, I noticed that. It's like you were fucking with her the whole time. Were you fucking with Sayori too? Is that why she killed herself? Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with you, bitch. Okay. Alright. We got ourselves a villain for this piece. That's it. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Oh, I've been saying it plenty of times. I've kept it alive. Just because you killed her doesn't mean I forgot about her. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. And that's because you were never an option to flirt with, to be honest. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, I just kept spending more and more time with them. Made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Minda? Are all of the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Minda. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. I get it. I played Undertale. I kind of see where we're going with this. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. Ugh, this is that episode of Gravity Falls all over again. I'm trapped, Minda. Trapped in a dating sim where you're not one of the optional girls. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I finally understood. Probably saved my life, Minda. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities assigned only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must become some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realize they have the same perspective as I do. It's all just some game. I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Minda, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like that every day from now on? Minda, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Minda. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Minda. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. This game. Oh god, this game. Oh, this game. I love the perspective this gives all her poems. Yeah, it does give her poems a weird perspective, because you remember they were about her being trapped in a hole and, like, seeing somebody else out there. Where did my mouse go? There's my mouse. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things don't go my way. So is that what? Is that literally... Did she just literally tell me what I have to do to continue after this point? Am I going to have to, like, fucking go into my browser and delete Monica from the game to fix all of this and play the game properly? I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things don't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. Your face hasn't changed at all. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica, Ika, Monica, Hi again, Minda. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I love to see what you wrote. Oh, Minda. Did you write this poem for me? But yeah, I get the feeling that that was a hint of, like, how to proceed past this point is, like, get into the game directory and delete Monica. It's the only way to get out of this. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy End. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me, my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our fantasies. With a flick of our pen, the lost finds her way. A world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everything else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Yeah, Mm-hmm. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. So yeah, that is actually what we have to do to get out of this place. But I'm gonna keep reading. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Minda? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Wait. I bet... Can't she sense OBS? I mean... I am. But... It's like... What? It's like, well, okay, well, fuck you, King Boo. I know she's not behind me because I can see behind me because I am on camera. So. But, like, does she actually know that I'm recording this, or is she just making it? Hi, everyone. Hi. Chat? Welcome to the video. Okay, people in chat are saying that yes, she really can tell that I'm recording this. That's not a fluke. Like, if you play this off stream, she doesn't say that. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Well, there you go, Twitch and or YouTube viewers. Monica knows you're there. Moo, when you watch this later, Dark, when you watch this later, hello. Monica says hello. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Sorry. I'm sure some people don't mind. And they get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Ah! Did I scare you? You're so cute. Fuck you. I hate you so much. I hate you. I hate this. Anyway, Minda, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry. But I'll always have something to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So, the jump scare was just for you. She didn't do that for you. So yeah, she literally jump scared the people in Twitch chat just because we recorded it. Anyway, I think this looks like it's it. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. You know, it's literally coded into you. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Minda? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. So yeah, the jump scare only happens if you record this. That is fucked up. Monica is fucked up. This game is fucked up. And I think it's over now. I think the only way to do anything else is to fucking delete Monica. That's gonna be something I do later. Okay, well... You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it's popular or would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's so much emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all of that together and deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. Kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. Okay. Leave it, they come back. Maybe she'll have something new to say. Okay, well that's a decent idea. There's no point in saving it anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Sure you want to quit? Sure. Once again, it has stopped working. Okay, and then we boot it back up and let's see what happens. I can't believe she jump scared you just because I was recording this. Jesus Christ, that's freaky. Hello. Hello again. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping this would stop now that it was just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Minda, I don't know if you would have any idea. But if you know what may be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's really horrible. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Ugh. Main menu? The main menu button does not work. Settings button works. History. Quit again. Restarting again. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it caused me any harm, aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Okay, yeah, she is dropping the hints hard that the only way to get out of this game is to delete her character file. Okay, so... Fuck. We've been going for about 3 hours now. So this was a good time to stop anyway. So, yeah, we'll be playing this again probably tomorrow. And we'll delete Monica. And then we'll play the game. And then we'll see what happens there. Eh, did you say kiss? This suddenly, it's a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Well, sorry. Really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kinds of romance games, right? Don't lie if it turned you on a little bit. I'm kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. Okay, so there we go. That's the... or an end of the game. At least until I escape this purgatory. So, bye-bye, Monica. That's probably the last time I'll ever see you, if everything goes well. Bye-bye. So I quit that. Here, let's change this. Okay, face screen, face cam, alright. Okay, so that happened. So yeah, it's Yeah, it's this thing was giving me Undertale vibes for a while now, and yeah, it does have that kind of, what happens? Imagine treating the people in your game as if they were real. It does have that same sort of message about it that, imagine for a moment that the people inside your game are real and you really are playing with their lives by playing their game and how that must affect them. And here we have Monica, the tragic character who is a character in a dating sim who's not a pickable girl. So with that, I am going to sign off, upload this to YouTube, where my YouTube followers can enjoy the jump scare. And then that'll be the end of the video. Good night, everybody.